Hey guys, I really like Le Havre. One of my favorite board game reviewers, Tom Vassell, says that he loves Le Havre, and I don't have the money for Le Havre, but this game, Harbour, with the high tide expansion, is Le Havre Light. It is Le Havre because you are buying buildings, you have special buildings, you have ships to buy, you're playing with another person. On your turn, you will be increasing your resources. You only have one worker, and unlike Le Havre, you have a market that will change. What's great about this game is that it takes maybe 1 minute to set up, unlike Le Havre. It plays in like 30 minutes, and it is a resource management, worker placement game that you can play between 1 and 4 players, and it's pretty good. The difference is, in Le Havre is, just a really heavier game. It takes a lot longer to play. It's a lot more fiddly. You have a lot more upkeep with it. It takes a larger box. This box is super small. You can pack. I could probably put this in my pocket, or at least in my backpack, and I can always have it with me to play 1 player or 4 players. It teaches really quickly. It's one of those games that you just start playing and people will figure out, oh, this is how this works. I play with a variant where all the cards that have the marketplace become the special buildings, but otherwise you play just like normal. You have 1 or 2 ships between 1 and 4 players, and you add resources to on your turn. The only difference, the reason Tom Vassell doesn't like this game is it doesn't feel as fun. The choices aren't as awesome as in Le Havre, and I will give him that. That is true, but it makes sense, this game only being 30 minutes to an hour gameplay versus 1 to 4 hours for Le Havre. You only need 5 fish to... The maximum resources that you could have is 6. But even so, if you sell 5 of them, you're going to be wasting 1 anyways. And so it doesn't make sense to grab a whole pile of stuff for this game, because there wouldn't be anything to the game. I also play with the secret cards to give you bonus points at the end. And I just put them in these card sleeves to help you remember which color is yours in case you forget. These can be changed out with the special abilities so that the red is not always the wood, but it makes a lot of fun. It's really quick, and you don't have to spend the $120 right now in the marketplace for it. You can get Harbour with the high tide expansion for like $20 online, or $30 if you go to your local game store. Highly recommend it. A lot of fun, great 1-person game that you can make it as hard as you want. I do a variant where if the training dummy guy gets 1 building, he automatically wins. So you really have to work hard to stop that from happening before you get your 4 buildings. You have to do a lot of market manipulation. You really have to think ahead on what he can buy, and I have not won that way. So great competition for yourself. Hope this is a fun video for you guys. Have fun.